Go.
Shout out Artibox, man.
Hey, this your girl Kris Moore.
Yang yang. This Mr. City Boy P. King of the Backyard Swing. All that good shit. Y'all know about me. What's happening today with you, Chrissy?
Oh shit, just cooling on a Saturday.
It's cool on Saturday. Okay. So look, this is a pre-show to the pre-show. What you want to tell people? What we need to tell the people about this show, Artist Box, is the show for the artists. It's for the artists. It's for the what?
Yeah, this show is actually for all of you independent artists, just trying to get on. Basically we're going to talk music biz, artist biz, everything behind the music.
Everything. And that means we're going to go through the, for some of the content, we're going to go to YouTube. We're going to go to Instagram. We're going to be connected to, we are connected to TikTok, and we're gonna pick subjects out, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens when we try to fix it out. Now, I don't have everything lined up for this conversation today, but today we're gonna just wing it. So let's talk about something. What can we talk about happening out there in the world? In the world today, Craig, what's happening today? What's happening? What can we talk about today?
Hey, man, we could talk about that Diddy trial and how those things are going down.
I think Diddy got off of the trial.
No, they trying to,
Retrial?
His attorneys are trying to get some things dropped and do a retrial, pretty much.
They trying to retrial?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Drop some of the charges. So they actually want to start all over. I don't know how that's going to pan out.
Are you listening to Diddy music right now?
No, to be honest.
You're not listening to? Are you listening to any R. Kelly music?
No.
You ain't listening to R. Kelly music?
No R. Kelly, no Diddy.
No R. Kelly, no Diddy. Damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still listening to. I ain't gonna lie. All About the Benjamins is my shit. I'm gonna listen to that shit. And no. My driving song from P. Diddy is Special Delivery. That's my shit. That is my shit. I have to drive with that song when I'm on the road and I'm going to my shows. I listen to that song about maybe. I'm a big fan of Keith Murray, so you know what I'm saying. I listen to that all day long. You know what I'm saying. You're a big fan of MC Light. I'm a big fan of Keith Murray. You know what I'm
Gotcha. You got that right.
Yeah, we gonna keep it moving. All right, so I don't know what's happening with the trial. Last time I checked on the trial, he was off, and I saw him taking pictures in Brooklyn or some shit like that. Maybe I was late or early. I didn't really do no research on it today.
Yeah, because they showed him the other day. Hair full of gray. I don't know how you caught him in Brooklyn. That must have been some old material there.
That's old material?
Yeah. So the trial is coming up October the 3rd. Well, they supposed to do the sentence.
But did he get out?
No, he's not out. And that's what they're working on, but he's not getting out before October 3rd.
I'm not a big. Let me clear this up. I'm not a big Diddy per se, individually, but I'm a fan of his music. Okay, let's clear that up. I'm a fan of his music, but I really don't like the trial because I didn't see. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of knew he was gonna get off on this trial because I didn't see nothing they had on him. And you know me, Kris, I've been in my trouble. And I know what they got to have to keep you behind some bars and what you got to, they didn't let him out because they just gave him a bond. That's it. So.
They have not given him a bond?
They gave him a bond. It was it was crazy.
No, they haven't because they wanted to pay $1.5 million. The judge didn't accept it.
Oh, okay.
No bond. No nothing.
No bond. No nothing.
To trial, to sentence.
Right.
Okay, that's it.
Man, we can't knock his movement though. Can't knock his movement. I wish I had a catalog like his. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
damn, how many people he knocked off to get that catalog though?
He knocked off a lot. I ain't gonna lie about that shit. That nigga that did that shit.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? That I ain't gonna even lie to you. he knocked off some people. If that's true, he knocked off some people. He got rid of some good talent to be where he at right now. Damn, I hope I ain't saying nothing wrong. Allegedly. We got to say allegedly. Allegedly.
I always remember that word.
Allegedly. Okay. So, what's next? What you heard from Kendrick Lamar? You heard anything about? Are you a fan of Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, I like old boy. You know, what's that song he had? I wanna be with you. I wanna.
Yeah.
Me. So yeah, I definitely like Kendrick Lamar. I'm just not into all the hype like most of the people are.
Yeah. You think it's hype behind him?
I mean, he doing his thing. You know, it's putting California on the map. I mean,
Okay, compared to other rappers that are out here that you hear.
Oh, he definitely on top right now.
I mean, you know, like, is his content to you? Because y'all just got to remember, like, she's a female, I'm a male, so I'm coming from a different perspective. I have to listen. I listen to him because I like to watch cars and certain beats, and I like to clean up the certain sounds, and you know what I'm saying. And boy, I need to put some sounds right now so I can get this room cleaned up. But anyway, we going. But I like to listen to Kendrick because he really has some content. Like, I'm a writer, so I listen to other writers.
Oh yeah, he definitely got lyrics. You
And,
know.
and I noticed something about you, Chrissy. You have you really have an industry ear because you don't like certain things. Certain things bother you, and like if it's not mixed good, if it's not, it took me a while to get you out of that mode right there. But you don't like music that's not mixed good. I already know that, but. If it's got, you like that sound, you like the certain sound that everybody has, which is good because we need that. You need to have that in somewhere in your catalog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all my songs have that sound, but I know I do have a few that have that's cleared up and done right. I just don't like spending money in the studio all the time. If I can get it done here, because I want to know what y'all like first. If you don't like it, I ain't finna spend no money on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel.
I get that. I mean, you know, you testing the waters before you spend the money, and that's okay. You know, but when you're putting things on radio and all these media, I mean, it needs to play at a certain frequency, a certain level, a certain peak. But
yeah, that's but they do that. That's why.
But now online, you can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can just bring it straight out your bedroom.
No. Actually, it wouldn't make sense. I couldn't be Spotify. You be Apple Music, and you over there saying all my music got to be a certain level, and I don't do that. That wouldn't make no sense.
Exactly.
So, in a way, I'm going to make sure if it comes across and the meter's too low, I'm going to push it up that level. What's going to cost you? Nothing.
$10. I mean,
well, they trying to charge you $10, but to be for real, when you put your music in these DPS, and y'all, before we go any further, we talking about DPS, DistroKid, Deezer,
TuneCore, Ciddy, baby,
all these places. I hate to switch up on a conversation like that, but all these places have to make sure you add a certain dB.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even if you sound trash, your dB is going to be right, but you're going to still sound like trash.
At least the music level is going to be able to compete with all the other levels.
Exactly.
They wanted to come out certain, I guess dB, they call it.
dB,
maybe?
Yeah. It's got to reach a certain transfer, a frequency on the streaming service.
Right.
Because it won't sound right. So it is some people out there that got some shit to sound bad, but one thing you can say when you put it in your car is it comes up. Now, a lot of the older music, if you play some old, what I just cut on the other day, I just played some old guy today, and that music was very low.
It sound low. Yeah,
it
actually,
low.
Really what I realized is that now today's standard, it's a little bit higher than the old music.
Yeah, it is. It's got a little higher.
That's why, like, when you have a song, and let's just say you say, "Oh, I'm gonna remaster it and redrop this song," and then if you listen to the old version, and you might have did it with Lander, whomever you did it with, and then it's like extra loud and it just feels up better. Like it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like photos. When you took them back then, you look older, or then the technology of the color, you look younger now. So I guess they got to brighten the song.
Yeah, they do that.
Brighten the sound, the tune.
That's very true. I didn't try to interview you, but since you're here, and people want to know what is Artist Box going to be about, our franchise channel is going to be Country Fresh. The other franchise channel is going to be, something that we're working on right now. So tell them, how did you come up with Artist Box?
Oh, wow. So I came up with Artist Box, I believe it was back in 1994. So I wanted a channel. Well, actually, I just wanted something that meant, where artists can come and get everything done. You can do vocals. You can do mix and mastering. You can do management. Whatever artists need, I wanted it all to be in one location, one box,
One box. And put you in the box. Is that how you say it? You going to put everybody in the box? No?
Well, no, because, see, that makes it sound. No, I don't like the way that sounds. But I goddamn set it off. No, so So I don't want to lock anyone in a box. I just wanted, to be able to do it all in a box. I want to come one place, one stop. Hey, we got it all in this box.
Yin yang. All right, well, look, I'm going to play a little something right quick. We was talking about little Scissor, and we was talking about Luther. Not Luther, we was talking about Kendrick Lamar. Play a little something right quick. We're going to get back with y'all in about a few seconds. Y'all just give us a break, and we'll be back in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah. I like that song right there. What you think?
Definitely got a great vibe, got that little sexy feel to it.
Yeah. I like that song. I ain't even front. What do we stop at? Right back. You know what I'm saying? What we talked about last. So, Artist Box coming into the podcast scene. Now we need to just put our cameras up so y'all can see what we look like. But let me just tell you something. I'm going to explain to y'all. This girl got the beautiful eyes. She got the skin. She's got the skin color and all that. She's light skinned, so she's going to win and all around the world and everything. Me, I'm black and ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the sides.
This Negro here.
I'm playing with y'all. So look, what's going on? So Artist Box I love Artist Box. I actually didn't get signed by Artist Box. I just jumped on the label.
Talk about inviting yourself in. Huh?
I invited myself in because I love the logo. Y'all go check out the logo. Google it. Artist Box online.com. Go check it out. Y'all go check it out. The logo is dope. And if you can't find it there, go to Summer City Boys Music, my music, and look at the little logo in the left hand corner. It's always right there. Go check it out and have a look at it and tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? One of my songs right there. And you know what I'm saying? This is where we're going so far, you know what I'm saying? We are in motion right now.
In motion.
We're in motion right now. For the most part, yeah, we in motion, you know what I'm saying? So what you think? Give me some feed off of. Now normally what I would try to do is go, you have your iPhone, I have my iPhone, and we flipping, we find something that's boom and stop talking about it. I don't want to talk about Charlie Kirk right now.
I definitely don't. I mean, damn. Let that man be. Let him rest. Let him go.
Let
he
him
gone.
go.
He gone.
He
You can't
gone.
save him now.
He gone. So yeah. So we don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. So, but and there's a lot of relationship badger going on. Men ain't doing this. Women ain't doing that. Kind of want to stay away from that. So, our other station is the Information Gap, which is live on YouTube. That's the one I'm putting together. So Chrissy is Artist Box. She is Country Fresh. That's the sister station, which is Artist Country Fresh Radio, and we have the Information Gap, which is where I go live on my YouTube Facebook page, and I just try to give y'all some nuggets to make sure that we stop getting the end without the rubbers on it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get together. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So in the Information Gap, I guess we're speaking on music as well, right?
Well, the Information Gap is everything. I want to speak on we homeowners. So you're a homeowner. You have problems with your AC. We have problems with roofs. We have problems with housing, stuff like that. And you might have something that you get through and say, hey, well, I went through this recently. I had to get this fixed and it cost me that. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't do it this way. I would do it another way. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm remodeling my garage and I'm trying to put a, quote unquote man cave in there and I'm trying to make it work. Talk about that. Or we can just talk about magazine articles, topic of the day. It could be local news. It could be world news. It could be information that people might need. Right. My son just came in and said there's an alien that's already here. So that was information to me.
Hey, I don't know if you're playing or not, but it's for real.
Yeah.
We don't want people to think we crazy and all that.
No,
but
hey, aliens, I think they always...
People are talking about that a lot now.
I just hate that I ain't never seen flying.
You might have. You just, how the movies make it up to be, that might not be that. You know what I'm saying? They might take human form.
Right.
We won't know.
And I hate that they always make aliens seem bad. Right. So I don't like that part because we don't know if they bad or not. But anyway.
Well, white people, anything against them, they feel like everything's bad.
They feel like everything. They might be coming back to save everybody.
Run everything.
They might be coming down and take all black people to a new, extract us all and take us somewhere new.
You're lying.
They might be trying to do that. But, so the Information Gap is going to be about that. Just a bunch of information. I like information. I read, I research. So I wanted to do the Information Gap. So y'all got 3 places you can find us. Artist Box, where we're going to be doing a lot more artists over here. And if you hear this and you're an artist, you want to be on the show, give them information they need to get because I got it wrong.
Hey. Oh, yeah, on that Country Fresh. Yeah, you did do that. Hey, so if you want to get in touch with us, it's Artist Box. That's ARTISTBOX 14@gmail.com. Submit your name, your email, and, just a brief comment. Let us know what it is, you want to do, what you're working on. And
what you're working on. And send some pictures.
And send your links. Definitely your link, your social, your Apple Music and all that. Do not send any MP3s. Do not. Just the link to your music or the song that you want to see.
And y'all know how serious it is when people say don't send the MP3s. Because when I hear don't send the MP3, them people be serious. They be on their business, man. They be on it. And what's the other one? We got Country Fresh's, what is that going to be about? More black country music.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Black artists that are, entering into the country world or, getting recognized in the country music. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely going to have information about that, hopefully speak to some country artists and, get that thing popping. Right.
And then Country Fresh, Artist Box, and then, of course, we're talking about the Information Gap. So all of those are going to be coming about, and they're going to have merch for each one of the shows that you find yourself listening to the most. Yang Yang, what up? What we got after that? We got anything after that? Look, I'm also into this Southern Soul thing. I don't know if you're into it a lot. Are you into a lot of the Southern Soul?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling some of it definitely. You know, Southern Soul is actually, you know, they playing a lot of that on Urban One radio. You know what I'm saying? Like it's actually becoming like it's not really a category I should say for it, but it's becoming R&B urban music now. So
it's becoming more people are listening to it, and more people are gravitating towards it. And
it's definitely on the charts, you know, urban R&B.
You're not going to no club and not hear no Southern Soul. You're gonna hear some Southern
that ain't
Soul.
happening.
Yeah, you're gonna hear some Southern Soul. So, yay for that! Yay for that! Yay for that! And that picks up a few things. And then with that said, we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna let this rock. This is our introduction to the introduction. So, you got anything you want to say, Kris?
No, but I did want to ask you, so far as that Southern Soul, do you feel like that's a thing that was just made up in the South?
No. It wasn't just made up. Southern, it wasn't really made up in the South. I'm going to be honest with you. The South took it over.
Right.
But it was one of those things like, because Betty Wright is considered Southern Soul.
Okay,
But she wasn't Southern Soul when she made a record.
Right.
She was what? She was R&B. She was...
So I guess after so much time passed by, or because when you're older and then it becomes Southern Soul.
I don't know. I hate. This is a good conversation to have.
Yeah, I was just thinking about.
I don't want to say get older because really it's just not. I don't know. I've been listening to this here part of the. I've been listening to this here since I was 5 years old.
Exactly.
You want to hear the song I was listening to since I was 5? Dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, whoa. Then when I was 7, I heard it again. Dun, dun, dun. I've been listening to that song almost 58 years.
Right.
But we play it more on the Southern Soul side than we do
the R&B, urban.
R&B, urban, or something else. But does it make it Southern Soul? It's not a Southern Soul song. It never was. It's just a classic, you know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm asking. So it's, well... It's like, I guess I'm asking, is it like classic, like considered like a classic hit or an old song? Even though some of the music is new, but it's like got that old feel, like My Side Piece or two, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it got that.
It's got that.
No, let's
Cat Daddy, Pimp Daddy.
So what we got to do on this one is really say what it is. They had real instrumentation, really people playing bass, really people playing guitar, real people playing horns. And it was real. I guess it was a little bit more lucrative. I'm going to just say that. Not sure if it was for a lot of people, but it was more real people coming together to do one thing. I did a song, cameo song, Candy, and I did a sample. I did a mechanical sample, which means I played it over. So I had to give all the credit to the people who played on the song.
Right.
Because I played it just like they played it. It just was mechanically done. It was almost 10 people that wrote on that one song. It wasn't just Larry Blackman and the cameo. No, it was a slew of them. It was about like 10, 12 people on one song. And now, when you take that back, they actually, because the guy who played the bass played his own bass. So it's not like we did today where I play everything, you know what I'm saying, so I get the credit for everything.
One or two.
No, if you came in, you played the bass, we would expect you to come up with the bass. So the don't. Okay, that's his shit. He getting paid for that. And then, okay, he getting paid for that. And then all the little bells and whistles you hear. Everybody that did something on that record got credit on that record.
Right, kind of like that, what they call it, pop splits or something?
Yeah, pop splits. Well, I don't know if they did pop splits, but I hope they did. But it was a lot of people. I had to list all those people.
Wow, and you're talking about like 7-point system or 3 points divided by 10 people. Yeah. My God. So for royalty.
Let's say, I think it was a 2-point system.
Wow.
2 points spread. 2 points spread it against everybody. So you know what I'm saying. So if I made $1,500 off of a song and they wanted to sue me for it, they would get the $1,500, but they got to split it between 12 people.
Right. That's man. Yeah, I don't know what bills you're gonna pay with that, man.
Yeah, nah, I don't know what you're gonna play with that. With that said, we're pretty deep in the Southern Soul game. I think we need to talk about that a little bit more about how. Well, I'm gonna give you my version of how the Southern Soul came about. Because to me, Southern Soul is just old music.
Right.
And
that's
then,
what I'm saying. They got that old feel to it, but they
then,
always talking that.
Yeah, talking that bone.
Yeah, in those songs.
Yeah, but they're also people that's going back and recreating that old feel music.
Exactly.
And you should know. You should know because you listen. If you listen to Southern Soul, then listen to regular. You hear the different mixes. Right. The mixes is not important as much as the feel was. Now, some Southern Soul artists,
all the words,
they're coming in and they're getting their mixes right, and they starting to sing. They're not coming in with some. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that you say that because that music has, that genre of music, like it seemed like it just appeared out of nowhere, and they have really made a wave with that. And like you said, the music wasn't really mixed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was about the lyrics.
It's about
how
the
lyrics make you feel, and the message in that.
And a lot of the groove. And if you listen to Southern Soul enough, you hear some of the same grooves over and over again.
Because it feels good.
It just got that good feel to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's that was our thing. But look, I got a guy we want to listen to right quick, and you might know him. And we're gonna get up out of here. Mr. Willie. You know Mr. Willie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we about to listen to Mr. Willie right quick. Give him a mix in. Southern Soul artist. He's starting to come through and do his thing. He's got real good numbers on the songs. The name of the song is called Sexy Lady. I recorded it in my studio. Y'all check it out.
Hey, sexy lady, do you have a man? I wanna know, can I take your hand? Can I take your hand? You look so good. What I gotta do, 'cause I can't see myself with you. Let me know if you're all alone. 'Cause baby, I don't mind taking you home. Show you a good time, yeah, how it's supposed to be. If you need a love, yeah, then I'm here for you, baby. Hey, sexy lady, what do I gotta do? 'Cause I don't mind, baby. Spending one night with you, loving you, baby. So sexy lady, straight out of magazine. Girl, you're so fine, mom. You're a beautiful
Mr.
queen.
Willie, that's Mr. Willie, Sexy Lady. He's from Houston, Texas. Southern Soul artist. He's doing a lot of big things. Got a song with big Miss Jody out there that's doing good.
Mr. Jody.
Miss Jody.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling her.
Miss Jody.
Definitely loving it.
And yeah, we about to let y'all go. So this is our introductions, Artist Box podcast, and y'all look out for the other things that we mentioned in the songs. You want to say anything before we get up out of here?
Hey, no, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And hey, y'all make it a great Saturday and have a great weekend.
Yang.
God bless.
Baby, 'cause I don't mind taking you home, loving you all night long with you. Hey, come on now, so sexy. And I'm trying.
Shout out Artie Box, man. It's official.